My wife wants to raise our 1-year-old and our newborn as twins. A few weeks ago, my second son was born. He was somehow born on the exact day my 1-year-old was born. I thought this was just a neat coincidence, and joked about how much money we would save on birthday parties. My wife, however, is taking it a lot more seriously. She's set on the idea of raising our 2 boys as twins. She's always wanted twins, and she said the fact that they were born on the same day is a sign from God. She says if they were raised as the same age they would be able to go to school together, having each other's backs, and believes that they would be closer as twins rather than siblings. I told her I'd rather not psychologically torture my son for the rest of his life, but she's adamant that we will tell him when he grows up, and it's only so he can be closer to his brother now. I also brought up that they clearly do not look the same age, and she says by the time they're 1 and 2, no one will be able to tell the difference. Does she have any sort of point? Update. The kids are safe and are with me. My wife for the time being has gone to her family house. A lot has happened in the past few days that has me questioning my entire relationship with her. Firstly, I want to make some things clear from my previous post. She planned for my 1-year-old to delay joining kindergarten by a year. So there wouldn't be a behind child, but rather one who's at an average level and one who's slightly advanced for his age. People have pointed out that for this to work, all of our friends and family would have to be in on it. Her family completely supports her, and also believes this to be a gift from God. My family, on the other hand, live states away. We've just recently moved here, so the only friends we know are my wife's childhood friends from when she used to live here. My wife has had episodes before. When we had my first son, there would be days when I'd come back home from work with the baby crying in hunger BC. My wife couldn't get out of bed. We've been to therapy and even moved closer to her family so she could have some support. But this goes beyond any previous episodes. I told her that I wouldn't put up with it. This only works if everyone is on it, and I made it clear I'd never be in on it. She can dress them up in matching outfits, and even call them Irish twins, but if she ever implies it's anything more than that, I'd shut it down. This did not go over well. She yelled at me for denying her of her God-given blessing. That she would divorce me and raise the kids on her own if she had to. That scared me, and I told her she had to leave. Now. She wanted to take the kids with her, but I refused. I might have overreacted, but I was thinking about the safety of the kids first and foremost. That was last night. I've been taking care of the kids and have been contemplating what to do next. I understand my wife isn't in the proper mental state currently. I've brought up going to the doctors and therapy multiple times. But how do you convince someone that they need help when their entire family and friends support their delusions? I can't keep the kids away from her forever. Her family and friends are blowing up my phone. Where do I go from here?